Okay, welcome everyone. I am going to be doing a 50cc flower cup. I am going to be using Marinore. Oh man. Alright Marinore, come on, bring it on. Bring it on. Oh, I totally did the speed wrong. Oh well. Now, Mario, like Luigi, they are average everything. Average speed, average acceleration, average turning. Which, I mean, as far as things go, is both his best quality and his worst. He's a jack of all trades. He can do anything. At the same time, he can't really do anything. He's good for 50cc, definitely. Like, every kart you can use 50cc on. 100cc is really the tiebreaker. I mean, from what I'm playing here, I don't like the turning. It's not all that great. Of course, that could be the actual tracks themselves, because this one actually has some pretty difficult tracks. I mean, as far as turning goes, it's pretty lethal, or it can be anyway. Depends what character you're using, obviously. But again, 50cc, look at this, I'm blazing through like a... man, I wish I knew the lyrics. I was thinking of, the... White Nerdy. There you go. Moving so fast, it's a place ablaze. Or something, I don't remember. I don't know the lyrics, I haven't listened to that song in ages. Well, besides the day before, which I listened to it. There's something so soothing about that. Now, I could just be, you know, derping around the house, but is there a different song for when you get into first, or into second, third, and fourth? I'm not quite sure on that one. Oh man. Started choking for a bit. Man, I hate when I do that, like there's like saliva in my mouth. Gross, I know. But like sometimes it like gets, you know, stuck in my throat, you know, and it just, ugh, you know, I hate that. Especially when I'm recording, man, because I need to, you know, talk, and I can't, and I don't remember this track at all for some reason. Like, I didn't realize there was two item boxes way in the back there, which really doesn't matter. I mean, if it was like 150 cc, then it would matter, because I'd more than likely get those. I'm debating on whether I should keep using Yoshi for 150 cc for all of them, you know? Or if I should, you know, use different characters for different things. It's difficult to say, man, because on one hand, with Yoshi, I can beat them all fairly easily. I mean, it's definitely a possible thing, you know? But at the same time, it would get boring just watching me use the same character over and over and over and over and over and over and over, you know? Of course, if you guys don't... What the hell? Oh, jeez. I thought there was like another lamp or something. Well, anyways, that's just the thing. And I will bring it up when the time comes, or when it's, you know, fairly close, you know, and I will ask your guys' opinion on that. But until then, you know, I mean, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys, actually. I mean, you can comment here if you want, or you can comment when I upload the video of me talking about it, so you can see my pretty face again and run away in terror. Anyways, nah. See, my comedy is making fun of myself. Kind of. I mean, not as much as it used to be, really. Because I used to do that all the time. I'd be like, haha, it's funny because I'm making fun of myself. But at this point, it's like, I've got so much going for me, really. I'm so much good stuff has happened to me, and everything I used to make fun of myself for really doesn't work anymore. I mean, not to brag, but when you make out with a beautiful girl, the most beautiful girl you've ever seen, and you've been trying to for 2 years, you know, it's just one of those things. It's like, you really can't call yourself ugly or scary or anything anymore, because it's like, you did that twice with 2 different girls. Not at the same time, mind you. I'm not that good. But, I mean, that's just the thing. Wow, I'm bragging on myself a lot in this episode. Or was that in the last episode too? No, I don't remember. I have such short-term memory. I swear, I'm like the male version of Dory. I am. In fact, I mean, that's the thing though, because that's why I have to edit right when I record, pretty much. Otherwise, I'm not going to remember what the heck happened in the video. So it's so difficult for me to think of a name for the video, because I want it to tie into the video in some way, obviously. No reason not to, except, you know, unless I put, like, you know, I'm, like, writing, or playing this game, then, like, put, like, massive boobies for the name, you know? And then what? there's nothing here unless I'm gonna, like, put, like, a frame of a picture of that, which I wouldn't, because it's porn, and I'm not gonna put porn on my on here. That's stupid. Plus, you know, it could get my channel shut down, and I'm not gonna do that. I mean, come on. It's stupid. But that's just the way things are, I guess. Some people do, for some reason. I mean, if you do, go right ahead, have fun. I'm just not gonna do that, because that's not the kind of thing I do. Now, what was I talking about before I somehow got onto that topic? Oh yeah, I can't make fun of myself anymore because I don't have a reason to. Of course, we never have a reason to make fun of ourselves, but I mean, for the sake of comedy, you can. I mean, it's like the Chris Farley thing when he used to quote-unquote make fun of himself for, you know, his weight and everything. Of course, that sorely destroyed him, really, in the end. But then again, I mean, most, if not all, comedians are in fact clinically depressed. I'd say most, not all of them, because that's a big thing to claim. I'd say a good 60-65%. At least. I mean, that's just the thing. I mean, it's hard to say what. Well, no, people do know why, actually. I mean, one theory, I guess you could say, is, you know, they like, if they're not funny, what are they? So they have to be funny because, well, that's their career and that's what they do. They're funny. And being funny is such a difficult thing to do. I know that for myself, for sure. Because, I mean, when I hang with my friends, I mean, I make a good amount of jokes. A lot of them, in fact, barely get a laugh, if at all. And it's like, oh, no, that didn't work out very well. Oh, well. But when you do get a laugh... Oh, man, pardon me. My stomach's friggin' trying to jump out at me or something. Anyways, you know, when you do get a laugh, you know, it's a good feeling, because it means that person has enjoyed what you said, and they're enjoying your company, and it means that you are well liked. And I mean, everyone wants to be liked by everyone, unless you don't, then you don't. But as far as I go, if someone doesn't like me, I'm pretty sad about it, because it's like, I want people to like me, you know? And if you don't, then, you know, that's fine. If you hate my guts, go right ahead, you know? I'm not gonna cry or anything. I mean, really? That's just me anyway. I mean, if you do cry because someone doesn't like you, I'm sorry. I really am, but... I mean, like, on here, in fact, I mean, I want to be funny, I try to say funny things, but I don't try too hard. Like, I make jokes, like, every 5 seconds, you know, click over and over and over and over and over. I said click because I can't really snap right now, because I'm playing a game, but you get my meaning. And, I mean, I hope I'm funny. I'm not gonna say I'm not, because I very well could be. That's not for me to judge. That's for you guys to judge. And that's how I see about everything, you know? Honestly, I don't like when people ask me, how are you, or who, well, not so much how are you. Let me rephrase that. I don't like when people tell me, or want me to tell them who I am. Because, well, what do you want me to say? I'm a funny guy who's so sexy that I'm the reason the sun shines every day. The reason people feel warm is because they're next to me. I mean, that's not who I am. I mean, if that is who I am, then, you know, awesome, I guess, but I don't like telling people about myself, because it's not for me to say. So when people do ask me, I just say, well, I'm a guy who likes to have fun, but won't go too crazy. I'm just a regular guy, living a regular life, having a regular fun time. I mean, I'm the type of guy that likes to stay at home, but I like going out and doing stuff as well. People really don't think... again, I could go on and on and on and on, but you get my saying. The way I'm describing myself... Oh, that was close. Is... I'm just a regular guy. That's really what I'm describing. Me as a regular guy. Because, I mean, I don't want to say, oh, I'm just this terrible person who no one loves me and I'm gonna die alone, blah, 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 blah. Because that's obviously not true. I mean, my past has clearly defined that. But I don't want to say, oh, I can get anyone I want, like Angelina Jolie or Sarah Palin or Kim Kardashian or, you know, so on or so forth. Because, I mean, that's not for me to say. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but again, that's the way I see things anyway. And if you heard that, that was my elbow popping, because my elbow can pop. Well, I'd like to continue this rant, which, again, if I was doing a vlog, I'd be ranting over and over and over. It's blah blah blah. Well, this video's over. I have more stuff to talk about, kind of, I guess. Whatever. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'm gonna probably be changing my outro talk, intro phrase thing. Every time I do, or say I'm going to, or plan to, I don't, but whatever. Yeah, well, see ya.